Hi there, AJ here. Good day for this week's training video about maybe the most uncomfortable topic for coaches, and that's promotion. How do I promote my services to leads and clients? And I deliberately say, how can I promote my services and not how can I promote myself? Because we have to get out of that corner about the idea that we have to sell ourselves, that we have to promote ourselves. We have to promote our services, not ourselves. And what I mean by that, we're going to discuss today. Awesome that you're watching again, and hopefully the videos are valuable to you. So let me know. I'm really eager to learn if these videos work, if you are watching them, if you're watching them to the end, if the workbook that I give to them are valuable too. If you want to have the workbook for today, the workbook around promotion, and the workbook is really prepared to have you develop and implement the ideas into your own business. So if you want to have the workbook, just mention workbook below this video and I will make sure that you will get it. Just say promote, and I will make sure that we'll send it to you. So that's about today, about the topic promotion and how you can implement it into your own business. For those who don't know me, my name is Anne Johan Willemsen. I'm an executive coach for more than 16 years now. A colleague of yours, I'm not a business coach, and I deliberately say so as well because I'm a colleague and I have struggled for 8 years to make a good living out of coaching. And in the Corona years, in the Corona period, I've decided to help not only my executive clients anymore, because at that time they didn't have a lot of attention for me in the Corona months, but I thought, who can I help else? And then I decided to help my colleagues, you, if possible. I can help because I have struggled myself for 8 years and found out just by coincidence a few things that really work really well, that grew my business tremendously over a period of just a couple of years. And I decided to write that down into a book. For those who don't know it, it's the book From Poor Coach to Rich Coach. It has been read now by thousands of coaches all over the world, and these videos are kind of supporting the book. And today we'll talk about one part of the book that is called promotion. This is for you today. So, the whole promise of the book and all these videos is how can you get your business to at least 10,000 euro, dollar, or pounds, or Swiss francs, or other equivalent per month. Recurring income. That's the level that you need to get money off your mind. You have to make sure that your money can get off your mind, because if money is on your mind, it is a distractor. You're not a fully effective coach in my point of view, because that distracts. You don't want to make your decisions based on money, and you can get there if you get 10,000 euro a month. So if people say rich coach is about money, it's not about money. It's about getting money off your mind and make sure that money is taken well care of. You have to get to 10,000 recurring income per month, and I'll talk about that in the book, how you can get there. And an important part to get there is the promotion part that we'll discuss today. All right. So we're going to talk about 3 different things. And where is it? Here. We're going to talk about promotion consists of 3 different elements. First, how can we attract leads? Second, how can we turn leads, convert them into clients? And thirdly, how can we ascend, or how can we develop clients into what we call fans, raving fans? The more enthusiastic they are about your services, the better they will provide you new leads. And then you have the circle is round, you have an iterating system. So that's what we're going to talk about. Leads, how can we attract them, convert them into clients, and then ascend them towards raving fans. And specifically, we're going to talk about the second one as what we call convert. And I've made a small overview for this that kind of summarizes the whole idea. All right. As I said, we're talking about fans, leads, and clients. How can we attract leads? How can we turn them into clients? And how can we ascend them into fans so that they will provide you new leads? For every side of the triangle here, we have at least 3 things to make that happen. Either attract, either convert, or either ascend. I'm going to talk about specifically today about convert. If you have a lead, a prospect, how can you turn them into a client? The first element that will allow you to do so is a very important one, and I've worked that out, the conversation in the workbook. So if you want to have the workbook, just say promote and we'll make sure that you get the workbook. Is what we call the fitting session. The purpose of a fitting session is that you upfront invest 15 minutes with a prospect or lead to assess if he or she is a fit with you. It's like my mentor taught me. My mentor is called Marshall Goldsmith, and he said, if you want to be a good coach, AJ, make sure you work with good clients. This is the moment you can assess if this is a potentially good client or not. You're going to invest quite a bit of time and effort in it before it will be a client, so you better make sure that in the beginning you see if there's a good fit between you and this potential client, or the lead, as you call it. I have worked out the conversation in this 15-minute session on Zoom or by phone in the workbook. So you can read that one by one. It's consisting of 4 questions, but it's highly recommended to start with this 15-minute fitting session at the beginning of the conversion process. The second thing that I recommend and I've worked out is what we call the 30-day intake. We coaches tend to go too fast in the beginning. We are pretty hasty in talking about our services, about our prices, and about our approach. But my experience here, and that made a big difference in the development over the past years, is the slower you go in the beginning, the faster you can get at the end. Yeah. So build it up very slow. And we think an intake session will take 45 or 60 minutes. I take this intake session in 30 days. And how I do so, I explain more in detail in the book. But I take a period of 30 days that I really want to get to know the client, to see how committed he is, and that the client also has the possibility to get to know you and the way you work. And I do this in a period of 30 days. I do a small session at the beginning of the 30 days and a small session at the end of the 30 days. And in between, I make sure that I stay in touch with him or her. So that's the second step in the conversion process. The third step in the process is what I call the 3 Wonders workshop. That is a workshop of about 45 minutes, 30 minutes at least, maximum 60 minutes, where I turn the limiting belief that my client or my lead has into opportunities. In the 30 days, I get to know the limiting belief of my prospects, my leads, and in this workshop, I'm trying to convert them so that they see the opportunity and the possibility in working together further. If I do this and if I split these 3 different things, the conversion ratio is extremely high in my practice. It was very low at the beginning. I didn't know why, but I was too hasty, too fast in telling my services, my approach, and my prices. And now I do it much slower into these 3 different activities, taking about only maximum 30 days. And then I turn the conversion is really high, and I select the clients that have the most potential to grow for themselves, but also to grow together. So fitting session, a 30-day intake, and a 3 Wonder workshop is a fantastic formula to turn your leads into clients. If you want to know the details, just send the workbook, say promote below this video, and I'll send you the workbook. I've worked out exactly in detail the conversations of all these 3 activities. I hope this is of value. Fans, leads, clients, attract, convert, and ascend. And today we talked a little bit more in detail about the conversion phase, about the 3 activities that maximizes the conversion between leads into clients. Thank you very much for watching. I hope this was of value. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm really curious if these videos are of value to you, and hope to see you soon. Thank you very much. Bye.